Beverly, can you please address the key elements of your philosophy in your work and how that might be of value to the work that we do with our families?
Well, there are several things that I've come to understand and believe over the years of doing this kind of work. One is that first, I think it's important that we remember that our programs ought to be client-centered rather than program-centered. Now, what that means is we have to understand who our clients are, not who we wish they were, and then begin as much as possible to build our programs around them. Very often we start the other way. We start with the program and then we try to fit the clients into it. Sometimes that's not by our choice. Sometimes that's by our funding from the state and from the feds and so forth. But to keep in mind that we have to understand who the folks are we're dealing with, and then begin to try to think about how do we make those programs we have benefit not who we wish folks were, but who they are, where they're starting from. Second thing that I think is important to remember is that the clients that we have bring with them strengths and resources, not just weaknesses and barriers. Many of our programs are designed to set up and designed to serve people who do have problems, who do lack resources. And I think that'll make us forget sometimes that yes, they have those barriers, yes, they do lack some resources, but they are bringing strengths and resources with them, every single one. There's not a single person I can think of that's without some strengths and some resources that they have that we can use to help them overcome the weaknesses and barriers that they've got. Third thing I think is important is that the work we do with people ought to be a partnership. It ought to be a partnership that engages them in working with us to get to outcomes, that we are really not able to get to outcomes all by ourselves, that we need our clients to work with us as partners. That means we actively engage them in solving problems, making decisions, building plans, assessing themselves. All of those things ought to be a partnership between us and the clients. I don't think I thought as much about the partnership earlier as I began to think later on as I began to think about this, that the partnership element is very important. It's important for clients because a partnership says to a client, I respect the fact that you're not a zero, that you're bringing something with you to the table. I think it's important for staff because I watch staff burn out all the time. From doing things for people, solving problems for them, finding resources for them, making phone calls for them, finding addresses, locations, and all the rest of that. And I watch staff who come to this very passionate and committed burn out after a while because that work overwhelms them. So it began to occur to me through my own work and then working with other staff that doing for people is bad for them and it's bad for us. And I guess the last element of the philosophy is the idea that we don't control outcomes, that we are always held responsible for outcomes, but we don't control them, that the people we work with, our clients, are really the people who are in charge of the outcomes, that the best thing we can do is try to do good process to influence the outcomes that they have. And then I worked a lot on what that process ought to look like. You know, what's the kind of process that we ought to use to try to influence clients, to influence the outcomes. I think the most frustrating thing about the work is that we don't control those outcomes, that we get hammered about them, but that's not something that's in our control. So if I can keep myself focused on the piece that I can control, the process that I've got, then I've got a better chance of reaching the outcomes.